So you guys aren't afraid of commitment, eh? You're here for the long haul. Congratulations. First up, we're going to talk about the Freeloader, which is an eco-friendly gadget. Hi, this is Susie for ShinyShiny and Tech Digest, and I'm here, and it's official. Nothing is as it was. Hell has frozen over, people. I am here and I'm talking about an ecologically friendly gadget, and in fact I'm talking about a solar powered gadget, no less. But I think that this one just scrapes in under my remit because it still looks quite techy. It still looks a bit, bit shiny, bit metal, bit serious. But in actual fact it's a charger solar panelled, which means this is your main hub which you stick your wires into. This comes apart like so, giving you two solar panels there. You then just whack those on either side of there and it becomes a solar charger, like so. Now the best thing about this is that it comes with so much stuff. Obviously there's the solar panel element. There's also a USB adapter so you can actually charge it to your computer and it'll hold the charge for 4 months. So once it's powered up, and it gives you a lot of charge. It's 18 hours on iPods, I think it's something like 44 hours on mobile phones. It holds a lot of stuff. You can just stick it in your handbag or your boy bag, man bag, and it will hold and it will sort you out in emergencies. It's also got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 different adapters for various mobile phones, PSPs, pretty much everything. You can buy an iPod adapter as well, but it doesn't come included. But there's a lot of stuff in here. There's the LG adapter there's a mini USB. I'm not going to run you through every single adapter, but suffice to say, there's quite a lot. And in actual fact, it's really cheap as well. It's only £30. So if all eco gadgets were as cool as this one, I would be happier about writing and talking about them. Sadly, so far, this is the only one I found, but yeah, I like it. It's the Freeloader. Okay, so there you go, bit of conservation, something to do with carbon footprints, whatever. And now into something a bit more gadgety, the Blackberry 8800 and an apology. Hi, this is Susie for ShinyShiny and Tech Digest, and I'm here to make an apology, which doesn't come easily to me, I'll admit. I don't like doing it. But I saw the Blackberry 8800 at 3GSM, and me and Ashley spent a bit of time taking piss out of it, to be honest, because it didn't look very different, didn't look very exciting. And now I've got it in my hands, and I really, really like it. In fact, I go as far as to say it's the nicest Blackberry I've seen so far. Now, they haven't changed a huge amount about it, I'll be honest. Design-wise, it's very similar to their last QWERTY keyboard version. But what they have done is completely got rid of the track wheel. Controversial, I'll come on to that, in favour of this scroller ball, which is from the Pearl you shall recognise, you see, like so. Now, I'm sure there'll be some Blackberry diehard fans who will be really cross that they've got rid of the scroll wheel on the side, but personally I actually quite like this. It can be a bit of a pain when you're going through your emails, down, 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 but you get over it. The other thing they've added into this is GPS, which is great, and I can't illustrate it here, unfortunately, because as you can see, we're not outside, I'm in a meeting room essentially, because you need to be in full view of satellites, but it does work very well. It's very easy to use. It's a great interface, gets you from A to B. What more can you ask from GPS, really? Like literally, what more can you ask? A to B, that's it. So yeah, I have to say, I find the QWERTY keyboard on this a hell of a lot easier than the crazy keyboard that they had on the Blackberry Pearl, which I just could not get my head around at all. Says more about me than the keyboard, to be honest, but never mind. And overall, it's nice, it's slim, it's black, it's shiny, it looks good, and it's actually, it's my favourite Blackberry so far. So I take it all back, Blackberry 8800, it's a winner. So if you're not into your Blackberries and you're emailing on the move, what about a nice fancy pay-as-you-go phone? Have a look at the Samsung Lily. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. This is Gemma, who no doubt you already know, but today she's come over to do some shiny-esque type things.
I've come over to the dark side.
It's dark, but it's better.
Okay.
It's more fun. What have you got there?
I have got the Samsung Lily phone.
Yes, now me and Katie went to the launch of this and did a fairly noisy video whilst having our nails done and sipping champagne. It was all rather lovely. In contrast, this is a video sitting in a meeting room in Kensington. What can you do?
Well, sending off all these gadget journalists to all the fashiony things.
Yes.
Yes, the phone. Right, Samsung Lily phone. First thing, Kim told me to say that she doesn't like that it's white.
I agree with Kim.
It's quite a pretty looking phone.
Yeah, this one splits people, I think.
My main issue with it is that it just feels a bit like a toy to me.
Yes, I can see that.
I mean, I quite like the cover. I quite like the white casing, kind of iPod-esque, as they always say in the world of technology. I like the sort of little detail that they put on here. We will show you what this does when it rings, because that's quite cool.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Lighting up,
There
very
you go,
glamorous.
pretty.
We're
imagining it in our heads, obviously, but you can see it.
I also
Anyway.
think that the clock's very cute.
The clock's nice, yeah.
But really, if the only reason you like a phone is because it lights up when it rings and it's got a clock that's cute, it's going to be a slight problem, isn't it?
There are people out there.
So just
it is a bit Fisher-Price, baby's first phone.
Buttons, main issue, the OK button is far too small and you can't press the OK button to read a text message. If you press the OK button to read a text message, it takes you to WAP. WAP. Sorry. WAP. I'm a brummie. Yeah. It's almost as bad as me saying Bluetooth. Yeah.
Love that. Has it got Bluetooth? Don't think it has. No.
Yeah, the number buttons very nice, but the buttons at the top of the navigation far too small for me because I've got obviously big fingers or something. I don't know. The whole menu system, it's all a little bit kind of old school, very sort of simple. There you go. I've gone to WAP again. WAP. I've gone to WAP again. Which drives me mad.
Yeah, I find myself doing that. It is very instinctive to touch the button that says OK, because you think, OK.
It's quite small. It's very light.
Let's look.
Very, very light.
It is light.
And also, one thing about it, it doesn't open out fully, which is lovely when you're actually talking on it.
Yeah.
Horrible when you're trying to text, because I like it to be flat. I'm used to slidey phones, so for me, this kind of clamshell style I'm not quite sure about. As I say, camera.
The VGA camera, dreadful camera.
It's kind of, I can just about take a photo, but I wouldn't use it for anything.
It's lucky because you probably can't get the photos of it anyway.
I sound like I'm being very nasty about it. The ringtones are awful.
The ringtones, yes.
I got my first text message on it last night, and my housemate actually laughed out loud at the.
Brilliant. We're going to play you some ringtones as well to add to the fun.
But it's such a shame because it's really pretty and I love the light up.
It's a pay-as-you-go phone.
It's a pay-as-you-go phone. It's very cute if you're sort of 15, 16
exactly.
and
It's
you just
cheap,
want a nice little phone.
And it comes with Miss 60 perfume, which ordinarily is relatively expensive anyway. So, if you are in the market for both a mobile phone and some perfume, double header it.
I think I've just been spoilt by being surrounded with you and all your Blackberries and Sidekicks and LG Shines and all this
Gemma,
kind of stuff.
I've spoilt you.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm
so,
just spoilt.
Yeah, there we go. It hasn't come out with a much better review than we had at the launch event, but there you go, a bit more detail for you.
So there you go, Samsung Lily, pay as you go. Nice. And so, along that line-ish, in that they're both Samsungs, we're now going to look at the latest new Samsung MP3 player.
Hi, this is Ashley for Tech Giants and ShinyShiny, and I've got with me Samsung's latest MP3 player. Now this is their latest iPod Nano challenger. It's called the K3. It's pretty much identical actually to the K5 that they had out last year, which you might remember had built-in speakers, so ideal for all causing mayhem on the back of the bus by blasting out your favourite tunes. No speakers this time, but what you do get, FM radio, 20 hours battery life, very skinny, not quite as skinny as a Nano. It's got a very nice OLED screen. The one downer on it actually is, even though they've got the OLED screen, they've also got picture viewing, and picture viewing looks pretty crappy on this kind of screen, so you're not really going to store your images on there. But in terms of music, it comes in several gigabyte size between 2 and 8. I think it's a pretty worthwhile alternative. Big difference obviously between this and the Apple model is that with this you can plug it into any PC, transfer files onto it, drag and drop. Obviously with the Nano you're talking iTunes. In terms of sound quality, really good. I think ultimately if you're not wedded to Apple and the iPod Nano, this is something that's definitely worth having a look. Very stylish, very striky, very strokeable, and it's on sale just now.